Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Ceedee'S Golden Nuts. Ha! Ceedee'S Golden Penis. Nuts in your mouth. No, this is week 2 of the Nffl Fantasy Football League. And we are coming at you with some energy today, as you can kind of tell. We do have some bad news and some good news. We're just going to start off with the bad news first. Gonna bring the mood down a little bit. Just know it'll end up on a high note. We do have to drink another beer. Unfortunately, that is something that has to happen. Our kicker sucks. He's on the block. Nobody wants him. He scored like 2 points in 2 games total. So we're gonna be drinking a beer. These are way warmer than I thought. I guess my fridge is broken. So that's not cool. Came home and had to empty out my fridge. So getting to this video a little later than I wanted to and drinking a cold beer. Now we're probably not going to get all of this done because it's going to be, like I said, really warm. But we're going to try to get most of it done because I'm not going to baby a warm beer. That's just, I don't know how that is better. Okay, sorry. Takes a little bit of time, but I mean, we're going to be talking for a bit. Like I said, I'm going to be drinking this as well. But cheers up, bottoms up. Bad idea. So much warmer than I thought. But hey, we're filled with terrible ideas. And we're living through it. And you guys are going to see it. Let's go ahead and rattle these off on mid fucked up. JD, 19.7. Goff, 33.96. Fuck yeah, Goff. Little fuck you, Ben Johnson game. Kamara, 13 points. Steady Eddie. He ain't going to get you any more. He ain't going to get you any less. You know, like on an average week. Every once in a while, he'll probably pull out like a 20 bomb. And I'm sure he'll have a week where he gets like 8 points. 8 or 9 points. Javonte Williams been a fantastic later round steal at 22 points this week. I think he had 17 or 19 or whatever points it was last week, so love that. Pittman, 6 points, sucked. BTJ, downer week, had a wrist injury of some kind, so I still got it, by the way. There's so much beer in here, too. Yeah, there's a lot. BTJ, 6.9. A little bit of a down week, but we also learned that he's going and working through some type of like wrist injury. So hopefully he's a little bit better, a little bit further down the season line. CeeDee Lamb, 15.7. Steady Eddie. Gonna be wide receiver 1 this year, so that's nice to see. Johnson, 13.4. He was a later pickup for me. Which I love to see. And he's just balling out. He's joined the squad, and he knew what he needed to do. 13.4 points. Monty Boy, 12.6. Gotta love the tenacity of the Lions. They just showed out, and everybody got a little bit. Amon-Ra and Goff, I do believe, got a little bit more than everybody else's fair share. They did get the Lions' share. Lion share. Yeah, I'm having a stroke. It's all right. Then we've got Ravens, 18 points. Love to see it. McLaughlin, beer time, boys. 0 points. Bjorkes, 16 points. Love to see it. That was a total of 177.26 points. A total for last week. Honorable mentions for the week. I will say, could have ended up being the highest score. We were second highest score of the week to an Owen Jacoby Bly and Owen Jacob Bly. Can't be terribly too mad about it, especially since he did tell me to play Quentin Johnston. He told me right before the Pittman game, Colts game, that, you know what, man, if you really wanted to win and make sure you solidify everything, just go ahead and throw him in that lineup. Did not do that. Didn't listen to the man. He's 2-0, and I'm 1-1 in sixth place. Now, we did shed some weight, just like some hair, as you guys might see. Got a little bit of a nice little straight cut, shaved a little bit. Got some acne. That always happens when I do shave. But it's all right, because Johnston, 14.4 points for Johnston, 17.4 points for Jennings. Love to see the wide receiver core is as deep as we wanted it to be. Now, not as great as we thought, because we still don't know who really to play which week. There is a lot of that going on. We are playing like kind of whack-a-mole. You this week. But who gives a shit? You know, we've got wide receivers performing. It's just so bad. You know, we shedded some weight. Tracy and Golden, 4.5 points last week, 2.6 points last week. I think one of them scored like 1.5, and the other one scored like 6 or 7 points. Just terrible. Bench isn't as deep as we thought, but the wide receivers are doing their job. We're getting 2 or 3 every single week to just absolutely perform, way above what they were projected, essentially. Wow. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. If you have small children, turn away. But yeah, we went from 10th to 6th. So I'm happy. If you guys are still here, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Honestly, this has been the worst rendition of a beer drink and a presentation. Honestly, we had zero thought process go into this. I would be surprised if you're still here. Let's see. I mean, fuck. Absolutely terrible. Like I said last week, boys, been shedding some weight. Not only some hair, I've been shedding the weight. Getting a little healthier, so we're not drinking as much. Trying to get that 6-pack going. We've got 0-pack. But we are a little envious because this haircut, as solid as it might be, I'm envious of this haircut. And granted, this is a mouse pad from 2004. So if you can't really see it, I just hope you can see the haircut. Because that haircut is diabolical, right? Bowl cut. That used to be me. That is what they need. That is what beat Nick Darby this past week. Now, his kid is probably getting closer to that age than he wants to admit. He is getting a little bit up there as a daddy-o, and I just want him to know that a kid once that size of his own just kicked his fucking ass in fantasy football. So if you guys are still here, I don't know why, but we've got 9:25 on the clock.